This is you continuously improving yourself with efforts but not yielding the expected results. Maybe you tried meditation for a week and quit it because you didn't get the magical abilities that were promised. Maybe you quit working out because you don't look like David Lade after working out 2 times. When adapting to a new habit, we become so engrossed in developing the new habit and quitting the old habit that we forget about something very important, which is replacing habits. So in this video, I will share with you how replacing habits will change your life. By adapting to new habits easier, we will discuss what replacing habits is, its benefits, and how to implement it so you can have massive results with minimum efforts. Here are two people, Tom and Jerry. They both want to be successful and become motivated by watching a Jordan Peterson video. So they start to do meditation, journaling, and working out, but quit a few days later and go back to the old ways of life. Then Tom finds out about replacing habits and follows it, while Jerry ignores it because he didn't get the results. So Tom understands that in order to become successful, you have to replace your bad habits with good ones. Some examples of it are replacing junk food with clean food, replacing mind-numbing content with content that inspires you to grow in your own field, being grateful for the things that you have instead of constantly wanting more, living in the present moment instead of the past or the future. So Tom decides that he will replace his habits, and before knowing what happens next, let's understand what replacing habits actually means. Replacing habits means replacing whatever current habit that you have into some habit that is good for you and will make you a better person. Our habits shape our daily routines, behaviors, and ultimately our outcomes. By consciously choosing to replace negative or unproductive habits with positive and empowering ones, we can create a positive ripple effect that impacts every aspect of our life. In this method, you don't need to quit your old habit, which is very hard, but replace that habit and integrate ways to make that habit so you can become a better person. For example, if you scroll on Instagram for hours watching mindlessly, now replace that mindless content and choose to watch the content that inspires you and provides you useful insights in your own life. Same with YouTube. Instead of watching too much entertainment videos, watch some videos that increase your productivity, learn some new skills which will help you make more money. I am not saying to end watching entertainment, but you should balance entertainment and infotainment, because if you want to be successful, you cannot just watch entertainment. Success is doing the small necessary things daily, which over time becomes big and makes us successful. Some benefits of replacing habits is it is easier to implement, it is easier to follow, you can make habits stick easier. It is not that difficult because you are adjusting the habits that you currently have into more useful and better ones, which will help you become a better person. Life is all about continuous improvement and being better every day. There is a beautiful quote that says, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. When we replace a bad habit with a good one, we not only eliminate the negative consequences of the old habit, but also create space for personal growth and development. This process allows us to break free from the limitations imposed by our old habits and helps us embark on a journey of self-improvement. Replacing the habit of mindlessly scrolling on social media with the habit of reading books and engaging in creative hobby can enhance our knowledge, expand our horizons, and foster a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Moreover, replacing habits can lead to increased productivity and success. By implementing habits such as goal setting, time management, and consistent exercise into our daily routines, we can optimize our performance and achieve our desired outcomes. These habits help us to become more focused, disciplined, and motivated, enabling us to make consistent progress towards our goals and dreams. As we develop these new habits, we also cultivate a sense of discipline and resilience, which are invaluable qualities that contribute to our overall personal and professional growth. How to implement it? Start by identifying your current habits. Categorize them into two groups, which make you better and which doesn't. Some things that make you better are exercising, meditation, journaling, gratitude exercises, positive affirmations, waking up early, eating clean food, and some bad habits can be laziness, mindlessly scrolling on YouTube or Reels, eating too much junk food, constantly comparing yourself, complaining, worrying about the past or future. So replace your current habits in such a way that they help you become better. Each day, either you are moving towards your goal or away from your goal. Which way do you want to go? If you're watching this video, then you are on the right track of improving yourself, and while you're at it, subscribe and like if you are finding these tips helpful. It is important to note that replacing habits is not an overnight process. It requires commitment, patience, and self-awareness. Old habits can be deeply ingrained and breaking free from them can be challenging. everything. We may encounter setbacks and moments of temptation, but with perseverance and a growth mindset, we can gradually replace old habits with new ones that align with our values and aspirations. Cultivating a sense of self-awareness allows us to identify the triggers and patterns associated with old habits, empowering us to consciously make the choices that support our desired change. Instead of watching mindless reels and videos which provide you nothing, watch things that motivate and inspire you and help you become a better person. Start by implementing various ways in which you can make better decisions, like Tom, who started with small adjustments and through continuous improvements every day, he became a successful person. Replacing habits is a transformative journey that can positively impact every aspect of our lives. By consciously choosing to replace negative habits with positive ones, we can unlock our full potential, create meaningful change, and ultimately change our lives for the better. In order to become the best version of yourself, you need to identify what's the ideal best version of you looks like, what he does, how he handles life, and whatever habits that you want to implement in your own life. Do those habits in a smaller form. For example, if you want to start meditating, then start by meditating for 5 minutes, journal a few lines, reading a few pages, and doing 5 push-ups. If you want more information on this, watch my other video on micro habits.